As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft. Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a chief content officer, I'm gonna drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
All right, everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we are beginning our third and final playthrough of WWE 2K25 MyRise. This go-around, we're going to be going through with the bold and brash male and the comedy female. So we got two new superstars ready to take over WWE, and this time around, I know that we kind of started with the dude on the last playthrough, and we started and finished with a female on the first one. So I'm thinking we play through and focus more so on the men's side of things. We got two new superstars to showcase two new personalities, and we'll play through a couple different of those like pathways with the ally stories and all that. So this will be our last sort of playthrough with MyRise because I want to get to the main meat and potatoes, kind of just show the different personalities, the different stories, and that sort of thing. I know, like, there's stuff to go through on a second playthrough. I'm doing that off screen, so that way we can kind of just see what happens in, well, this playthrough.
This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as
a decorated MMA champion. That's the one that we're gonna go with.
As a decorated champion from MMA. That's right. I think you might know who I'm talking about. They could be the next big crossover star from the cage to the squared circle to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
There's our dude. There's our dude. Fresh off of being a decorated MMA champion. You'd love to see it. Alrighty, we've kind of got a sense of these different social media posts by this point because this is our third playthrough of good old MyRise. So we'll just kind of scroll through these really quickly because it's still right at the very beginning.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you, too.
We are so excited for your arrival at WWE.
I'm sure, Troy.
There's been so many successful crossover stars between MMA and sports entertainment, and we think you could be bigger than all of them.
Thanks. I think so, too. So, what's the plan?
We want to get you acclimated to a WWE ring before the draft. So you're going to head down to the Performance Center. We've even lined up some training partners with MMA experience to make you feel comfortable. Who do you prefer?
We have Shinsuke, Ken Shamrock, and Shayna Baszler.
Excellent.
Let's go with
sure to lay low
Shinsuke.
down
Why not?
We want your debut at the draft to be a huge surprise.
I'll do my best.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Hey, I've seen all your fights. Big fan. Hear you might be joining us in WWE soon.
Thanks. And I'm a fan too. Nice to meet you, Jimmy.
I know you got the fight game on lock, but WWE is different. You never know who you can trust or what's coming next.
That sounds a lot like MMA.
I would
think I'll
trust
fit in
Jimmy
okay.
on that comment.
So you are coming to WWE?
I didn't say that.
I feel you. Well, maybe I'll see you soon. Or not. Later.
Alrighty, here we go. We got Ryan Parker and Shinsuke land 5 heavy strikes on Shinsuke. That's what we're trying to do. Alrighty. So, yeah, like I've been saying, like, we're kind of speed running through the MyRises at this point. Like, no shame. We're just trying to get through everything. But, yeah, I mean, if you missed the first two, the first one was the Christina Bennett one, because obviously that one was the female bold and brash, and then the guy that was scheming and plotting, if you will. That's what I'm calling it. I know it's under a different name, but it is what it is. Then in the last one we had... What did we have? We had the comedic dude with the scheming and calculated. There we go. Scheming and calculated. That's what we're looking for the female side. So this one we're going to be doing bold and brash, male with a comedic female. And we're going to start and end with the male character. Last time we did start with a male character. We ended with the female character with the mutiny ending, so we played through that one. And then in the first one we did the reclaim ending, and we did the Legends one. I don't know, I think this dude could have a bit of a personality, but we'll see what happens. But I've had a lot of fun doing the MyRises this year, because it's like, it's been kind of nice to be able to kind of just create some different characters and just see where things go. And y'all seem to be really liking the characters so far, and we'll take that as a huge win. And I've liked this too, because it's, again, kind of getting... you know, more into the creation suite, creating different characters, that sort of thing. Beautiful. I also already sort of at least updated some of the taunts and, the finishers and signatures for our characters as well. Again, I'm going to go back in at some point and fine-tune the movesets and everything, but... And then we'll probably upload everybody onto Community Creations at some point, once we fine-tune everything. But I hope everyone's having a lovely day so far. I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded, to be honest. I know the last video was probably posted on Tuesday, so this could be as early as Wednesday, this could be as early as Thursday. I don't know. I truly don't know. I need to see how far we get.
1, 2, ring that bell.
Beautiful. We did it. What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft. And it just got even bigger. It's one of the hottest stars on MMA. Are the rumors true? Will they be the #1 pick? Story complete. MMA. 8 upgrade points. Ryan Parker, MMA, is here for the start of the WWE Draft on WWE Raw. Don't miss this huge night. Alrighty. Attribute upgrade points. We got 17 points. We're going to go with grappling for this one. There we go.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple
And now
questions
let's go
before the
chit-chat
draft.
with Kathy
I know you
Kelly.
just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. You've been on top of the fight game for years in MMA. What personality traits led to your success?
Simple.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid
Bold
of
and
a
brash
fight.
kind of
I
meshes
pull
well
no
with
punches
MMA
and I
anyway,
won't back
so
down.
I think that makes
I
sense.
guess you could say I'm the bold and brash type.
I think you'll fit in well around here. What can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I don't have time for internet gossip. All that matters to me is what happens when the bell rings. If I go #1, that just means there's a bigger target on my back. But I live for that sort of thing. So just bring it.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations coming from a different sport. A lot of eyeballs on you tonight.
I'm ready, but I'm actually a little disappointed it's just a draft, and I don't get to punch someone in the face.
Hey, it's WWE. You never know. I've got to get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit. Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about
time to
launching
kick off
this
the WWE
company in
Draft.
a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one. Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent. We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype. Good luck topping this SmackDown. Wow, what a great start. Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here. Talk about ruining a moment. What the heck? Who was that? Alrighty, draft night, same rewards that we went over to the past, but we got 8 upgrade points, and yeah, we got the suit bundle, so that's exciting. Ryan Parker made history as the first overall pick of the WWE Draft. Raw and Adam Pearce got a good one. You can't ignore it. A new era has begun. We're looking into what happened as we take our talent safety seriously. Definitely not how we operate around here. We haven't handled those, so stay positive and focus on what's next.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? At least in MMA, I knew when I was going to get hit. Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way,
Right?
I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I'm focused on kicking someone's ass. Don't care who it is.
Perfect. I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right?
I'm fine. I know we didn't cross paths too much when you were in MMA, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Tune in next week when former MMA champion and first overall WWE Draft pick Ryan Parker makes their WWE debut on Monday Night Raw.
And his opponent from Philadelphia,
Alrighty,
Pennsylvania,
people, here we go.
weighing
Here
in
we go.
at
Our big Monday Night Raw
220
debut.
pounds, Ryan Parker.
We kind of just like went through the locations and just kind of went with random ones, seemingly enough. So that's kind of where we're going with that. I mean, again, we'll fine-tune everything along the way before we upload everything to Community Creations. But either way, there's our dude's entrance. He's just doing his thing. Pretty straightforward, ready to go kick someone's butt. Pretty straightforward, which I think is pretty fair. He's kind of got like a little bit of the scheming and calculated vibe to him that could be from the MMA land too. But yeah. Again, sometimes less is more. Right? Right. Alrighty, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's go. Defeat Adrian Buck by pinfall or submission. Perfect, perfect. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a lovely day so far. Again, I don't know when this will be uploaded offhand. I'm just recording a whole bunch of videos today in between just chilling and cleaning the humble abode once again, because it is raining outside. I'm recording this on Sunday the 23rd. There we go. 1, 2. There we go. Again, like, we're kind of just trying to go through this last run-through, like, as quickly as possible. We still have, like, 2 more endings left to go through, and again, like, whichever ones I don't get to, I'll just do off-screen or the other way around. But I at least want to record some videos before the end of the week because I got a busy weekend coming up, so there is that. Bam! Beautiful. Okay. Let's put this dude away. Okay. Well, that's embarrassing. Beautiful. What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick. I agree, Byron, that was pure domination. What the? Not this again. It's the same attacker from the draft. Versus security, come on. Guess he's taking matters into his own hands. Good, I'm sick of this. And this time, they're not getting away. Masked Assailant is regarding this now. It might not be masked for much longer. Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT? Not surprised with his track record. We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
What's
They're
been
like
right in
talking
front of
in
me?
riddles.
Lord Don,
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
I meant what I said. Talent safety is a top priority in WWE, so I apologize that we weren't able to stop Tony D'Angelo before he assaulted you again. But you will get your hands on him in a match. Then management will deal with him accordingly, and this will all be over. Sure, Trip, sure.
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's official. Next week on Raw, Ryan Parker will have a chance at revenge against Tony D'Angelo. Revenge will be had. I have so many theories about this Lardon account. Me too. This is getting interesting. Here we go, here we go. Oh, God. Oh! Unleash your fury on Tony D'Angelo. Perfect. Oh, Tony D'Angelo. Okay, well, that was on me from this match. Oh, we got that one this time, though. There we go. Perfect. Get your finishing move on Tony D'Angelo. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's keep this moving. Yeah, I think the first time we went through MyRise, it was 8 episodes. The last one was 7. We could very well get this one down to 6. So we'll see what happens. Nope. Go. Oh! Tony D'Angelo missed, or moved out of the way there. We moved out of the way with that one, though. Beautiful, beautiful. We gotta hit Tony D'Angelo with our finishing move. Oh no. Nope. Nope. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Come on. Alrighty, this is more than a win. The number 1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals. Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo, whatever this all was. Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey? What's going on? That's certainly Gigi Dolan. Trick Williams from behind. What is happening? Now Tony D'Angelo is recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all this. Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We gotta get some help out here. This is a full-on invasion. And the invaders are all from NXT. We need help back there right now. Adam Pearce is trying to intervene. Nikita Lyons with a chair. And Pearce goes down too. The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk. And Charlotte gets nailed too. This is insane. Please, somebody, anybody do something. We are under siege. It's Bayley and Kevin Owens. Finally. You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions. What the? Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
Tell,
what are we witnessing?
This is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless. We've just witnessed pure anarchy. It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bailey said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from...
The Indies, rival promotion, MMA. Well, we did the Indies. We haven't done a rival promotion. We did MMA in the last one. So
but how does
I
that
think
prove
a
they're not
rival
secretly
promotion
working
might
with
work.
NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
Well, we did train together, grew
We
up
used to
together,
date,
and
so,
we haven't used.
yeah,
We used to date.
I'd say I know them
So
very
we haven't
well.
used that one
And
yet.
trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
No more hiding in the shadows or playing third wheel. NXT Mutiny is here. We're just letting all these posts come in because there's a lot of them, right? Right. Let's keep things moving along. Let us keep things moving along. Hope you're doing okay after all that. Just wanted to let you know that you have my full support. Raw and SmackDown will come together to stop this mutiny dead in its tracks. #1 target, men's mutiny shirt, women's mutiny shirt, and 16 upgrade points.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Well, turns out I've been working on a handshake agreement here, so
Ride or
it shouldn't be
die.
too hard to
Ready
wiggle
for
my way out of it.
change.
I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
We are going to kick some mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit.
I'd like to address the recent events surrounding the NXT Mutiny movement. After careful consideration, the official position of the board is one of neutrality. NXT Mutiny will be allowed to continue pursuing its goals. Ultimately, competition is what's best for business. What? Yeah, what the heck, Triple H? Pipe down, ladies. The real man has spoken. Interesting that the guy who started NXT is deciding to sit back and let this happen. Oh, Drew, just never change. I heard Ryan Parker brought you in to join our cause. Just wanted to welcome you to the team and most of all say thank you. Ryan is persistent, didn't leave me with much of a choice. But seriously, it just seems like the right thing to do. We're on the same page there. If Triple H wants competition, then that's what he's going to get. See you soon, Adam. Alrighty, people, here we go, here we go, here we go. So, Olivia Quinn is definitely much more of a powerhouse, to say the least. I know that in the little loading screen, she was kind of, like, introduced as more of a technician, but she's definitely more of a powerhouse, because we haven't had, like, a giant character yet in terms of, like, the movesets and stuff, and I don't know, I just like the idea of having, you know, a powerhouse on our side. And she does have a little bit of personality, which fits in perfectly with the kind of comedic direction that we are intending to go through with her. So, again, I wanted to introduce both our characters in the first episode just to kind of get everyone acquainted with everybody. Here we go. Olivia versus Ava Moreno. Defeat Ava Moreno. Okay, well, that's fine. So she's more about the strength power dynamic, which is perfect. I used one of the personas to kind of get the start on the gear anyway, and then I just kind of ran with it and just made it my own. So I kind of fused a couple of them together and just turned it into something interesting. And I really like how she turned out. I really like the purple. It's something different, something bold, just like Olivia Quinn. We'll have to do all the upgrade points and stuff like that, like once we get to that screen, of course. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying the video. Again, we're gonna try to power through this as much as we can, and as fast as we can. Speed running it through like we did with the last one, but when I say speed running, I don't mean like going through it as quickly as possible necessarily, but just, yeah, kind of going through it as quickly as possible. We'll also just like having just like a few episodes this time. Okay. Bam. Oh, we were so close that time. Oh, we missed it. Oh, we did it! Three's a charm. There you go. Oh, what a move. She's got a cool move, too. So proud of you, Olivia. I was going back and forth between names for Olivia. I was going back and forth between Amanda and Olivia. But I was like, no, I like Olivia. That sounds a lot better. That sounds good. I mean, I like Amanda too, but those were the two kind of like front-runner first names, and I was like, okay, well, either one works, but I think Olivia Quinn makes sense, not to be confused with Cole Quinn, although deep down I like to think that maybe she's related to Cole Quinn. I don't know. That way everybody's a little connected. Alright, rival arrival. See, we unlocked the Japan Dome there, so new unlockable because we went a different direction.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
We're on the bus.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pierce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT Mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being...
Alright, so we already had a bold and brash female, we already had a scheming and
comedic
calculated one,
and
and,
fun.
well, you know what, she,
since you
could
just
be a little
basically
comedic
dropped
and have a little bit of
everything to
fun
come
along
in
the
here
way,
and
too.
help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
I would have just wanted to go invade them right back, but I'm intrigued.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unify Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from another promotion that shall not be named. But now she's here to help me take down this NXT Mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new Unify titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Okay, but I like the look, though.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
Yep.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE universe just how special
Go with it, Kathy.
and
Just
unique
go with it.
our Unified Championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
I gotta see their tag team entrance. Oh, my lord. Oh, boy. Here we go. Look at them, the Unified Champions. You know what? That actually doesn't sound like a bad tag team title name. That really doesn't. See, even that person's gonna get a kick out of it. Oh, no. I'm looking at my March Madness bracket. No! No! Okay, well, at least I still have a team. I still have some teams left. This is good. This is great. Either way, this will still be uploaded by the time that March Madness is still going on. Let me know how your brackets are doing if you ended up filling out a bracket. But we'll go ahead and just jump over right to the match. Oh my god. You know what? Those actually don't look too bad. Those are actually kind of nice looking titles there. They are unified. That's literally all it said. Unify.
It is for the NXT Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Cruz del Toro and Zelina Vega, the NWO. And their opponents, Ryan Parker and Olivia Quinn.
I like to think that Olivia is somehow related to Cole Quinn. Either way, look at those titles. Those, you know what? Those actually don't look too bad. Those don't look bad at all. But there's our dude, ready to go. Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully we can like pause this after this match and kind of wrap things up. Debut the unified titles in your team with a win. That's perfect. It's like the title of the video, recruiting our ex versus to take on Mutiny or something like that. It's like, is this clickbait? And it's like, no, it's not. Because that's actually what happened, to be honest. Alright, there's our dude. Just taking care of business. You love to see it. Love to see it. So yeah, I'm thinking like this will probably turn out to be like 6 or 7 episodes, kind of based on how the last series went. So hopefully we get this done next week. Hopefully. I don't know. And then we'll put up another poll if we haven't put one up already. Just to kind of be like, hey, what do we want to do next? And we'll probably do a little bit of everything, probably.
Here are your winners.
Oh, okay, well that works.
The Unify
Perfect.
Tag Team
A win's a win.
Ryan Parker and Olivia Quinn.
Oh, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing.
I see what you're doing here with these Unified Championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Real cute with the blatant rip-off Unify titles. Whether they'll admit it or not, everyone wants to be part of the NXT Mutiny movement. What a joke these two are. Rip-offs. The Unified titles are not rip-offs. Please refer back to the interview we did with Kathy Kelly. Thank you. Everyone wants to be a part of the Unify movement. It's like, alright, unify all the titles. That's pretty fantastic. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the attribute upgrade points. We'll close things off because that just makes sense. Alright, we'll do grappling, resilience, defense, submission, aerial and running. We'll do striking. Get a little bit more there. There we go. Beautiful. But, yeah, I think we'll yeah, so here's the progression right now. So we have a new era, we got Mutiny, and now we're into Unite. So those are the rewards that we will get, so that is very exciting. And then we'll go with Investigate, Defend, Rally, Attack, and then the ending. So, you know, we're kind of about a third of the way there, which is kind of fun. So the little prompts are a little bit different, and the little symbol is there because, well, they used to date, so that's the thing. So we've got mysterious attacks begin at the WWE Draft, culminating in a full-fledged NXT Mutiny led by Bayley and Kevin Owens. The top draft pick finds a comedic and fun partner to come in and help them stop Mutiny's hostile takeover. And then the newly reunited duo of Ryan Parker and Olivia Quinn go to Mutiny into defending their Unity tag titles by creating their own not-so-similar unified tag team titles. Unlocked by choosing the comedic and fun personality type for the second created character. So, yeah, again, like, we're just going through each of these. We'll finish out this little arc here. We'll probably be investigating in the next episode, but on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Do all that fun stuff here on the channel. Thanks so much for all love and support for the series, for the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. We will be continuing onward and upward with this third and final playthrough of MyRise. It seems like y'all have been enjoying the content so far, and just let me know what y'all think about our characters so far, what you think of Ryan Parker, Olivia Quinn so far. And yeah, I just wanted to go through and just show some of the different, you know, relationship dynamics and the personalities and the different story arcs. And I'm already excited to go through this one because this one actually feels really fresh to me. So I'm looking forward to it. And we'll just go from there. Either way, thank you all so much for tuning in. And I will see you all in the next one.